Hi everybody, I'm Zura and today we are going to review together the Tier 7 Japanese minion tank, the CHI-RIIII. Yes, is this one a green fat barn? Everybody look at the CHI-RIIII as a VNA pool, and yeah, it's not a real must in World of Tank in my opinion. But probably something interesting can be inside this tank. And just before seeing how it performs on the battlefield, thanks to Zenshiro that has kindly given us this replay, we are going to have a look to the CHI-RIIII statistics. And here's on paper I've decided to compare the CHI-RIIII with other three minion tank coming directly from the tier 7, and all those tanks shares the same gameplay in my opinion, just because all those tank has 10 degrees of gun depression. I'm going to choose the small gun for the Leo, just because fits better to the gameplay comparing stacking on the CHI-RIIII Comet and T20, and we can see the DPM of the CHI-RIIII is not bad at all. But I can say the DPM is very good because we are talking of something different from the other, just because the CHI-RIIII is the only tank in this row that has an auto-loading gun with 3 clip and is a special autoloader just because has only 1 second of intra-clip reload. That means that this tank can shoot 3 bullets in 2.06 seconds, and it's really interesting. All the clip has reload in 9.59 seconds. That means that this DPM is pretty high for an autoloader and is the same of the Leo and just a little bit lower than the Comet. While the T20, the American one, stands back just because has an amazing alpha damage. Now here we are checking all the tank with the premium round. Let's the standard one because it's not correct. Start with premium rounds. Okay, well, bolt. Okay, the penetration of the CHI-RIIII is okayish. 155mm is the same, almost the same as the other, just a little bit better than Comet and Leo. And the damage is the lowest, is the lowest in the road, just because we have 75mm gun, the same that the Leo sports in this configuration. But the three round clip autoloader means that the CHI-RIIII in 2 seconds can do up to 390 damage. That is the same damage that an heavy tank of tier 7 like the IS, the Russian IS, can do to an enemy. So it can be dangerous if it has the right position and the right occasion to use its autoloading gun. Well, firepower, nice in my opinion. The worst thing is the shell velocity that sucks compared to the other, and the penetration, because the standard penetration okay, but the premium penetration sucks, and this tank suffer a lot when you are against tier 8 and tier 9. 186 millimeters of premium penetration is not enough to go through Oni, IS-3, and many tank coming from tier 8 and tier 9. So it's very frustrating to fight inside a CHI-RIIII against tier 8 and tier 9. And the shell velocity doesn't help a lot, because the premium round are AP, armor penetration standard round, very slow compared to the other. Now let's check the gun handling. The gun handling is pretty damn good for an auto-loading gun, but it's pretty damn good overall because it's as good as the Leo. Very blazing fast, aiming time, dispersion okay. Dispersion while moving, turning the tank on turning the turret, it's okay. You can mount vertical stabilizer, but those values are good enough to give you enough versatility to fighting a ridge line and 10 degrees of gun depression. I always appreciate tank with gun depression, but beware. Good news, stop just here, because this is the lowest tank or all the four that we are looking at the moment. Is the slowest forward speed, this is lower reverse speed, the power weight sucks, the turning of the turret, meh. The turning of the tank, meh. And then the armor. The armor is awful, absolutely awful. That's why nobody see CHI-RIIII going around World of Tanks, because it's a huge green barn with no armor, and everybody still thinking that the CHI-RIIII as a BN8 bonus crossing the battlefield, and that's not good at all. Wargaming, please give some love to the CHI-RIIII because it needs a lot. The health is okay, but okay, sarcastic because more VN8 for the enemy shooting at you. Okay, let's go on. The view range sucks. The fire chance is too high, and I believe that it requires a lot of love to become a playable or at least a standard tank. Suggested equipment, ventilation, gun ramen, and coded optics. The view range arrived at a decent value. Gun depression all around, but on the bat you have nothing at all. So just try to have all the enemy in front of you, or at best, looking at the armor, avoid to be shooted by anything in the game, just because even tier 5 can go reliably through your armor. It's pretty damn useless to try to withstand any type of fire in the game. And now let's go to see how it performs to the battlefield, thanks to our Zenshiro, the brave warrior that dare to fight inside a CHI-RIIII. I'm not so brave, and I have thrown away my CHI-RIIII times ago, and probably I don't want to rebuy a CHI-RIIII. I believe never. Okay, let's see at the CHI-RIIII. It's fast? No. It's big? Yeah. Armor? No. But the gun, it's okay. The gun can do something that other guns can't do. Versatile. It's versatile. 8.5 seconds to reload the entire clip. 1 second intra-clip reload. And this is pretty okay if you have the chance to shoot and shoot and shoot at the enemy coming in front of you. But this situation happens when, okay, shoot, fire, another bullet, and another one. 600 damage in few seconds. That's the spirit of the CHI-RIIII, but happens one each 10 battles, and I believe that is not enough. It's not enough. This tank have something special, but you can't enjoy this specialty so much. And that is why I'm showing you CHI-RIIII, because I have a feeling of something that can be precious, something that can be a novelty, something that can be rare in World of Tanks, because the only gun that look like this one, the same feeling is coming from AMX 1357. 8-round auto-loading thrust gun of the premium light tank at tier 7 from the French army. And this one is something different. You can shoot. Now Zenshiro has the nice time of his life, just because his team is doing well. He have the possibility to shoot and unload, and keep unloading his gun. I'm going to fasten the replay a little bit, just to help the CHI-RIIII to reach his, wow, super top speed. I'm just kidding. And the gun is reliable. The gun, it's okay. Standard round, The matchmaking is not too bad because only 3 tanks at tier 8, all the other tanks are tier 7. 1, 2, and 3. But wow, it's okay. We have taken down the Arty, 2 Arty in the same match. That means that our Zenshiro can see Pascucci medal in his final score. And look how this, oops, the speed is not correct. Look at this gun. This gun can pump out a huge, look at how slow the bullet. It's so frustrating. The gun is so nice from a loading, but shell velocity sucks. I hate slow shells at all. And the armor, of course, is pretty damn unreliable, but in this match, then Shiro didn't find anyone shooting at him. Probably this is not one of the best replay for the CHI-RIIII, but the essence of the CHI-RIIII is this one. You don't have to get shooted, you don't have to get spotted. You have only to wait for the nice chance of your life and use your gun, the gun depression, the gun handling, and the blast to try to do your best. And this is the spirit of the CHI-RIIII. Nice VN8 pull for everything looking at you, or otherwise beware his gun, because his gun can pump out a pretty damn sick damage at tier 7. And here we have an ace tanker, so minor rewards, the Pascucci man, the best in the world, and high caliber, of course, because our Zenshiro have done a pretty good match against some tier 8 tanks, close to 2800 damage and close to 1300 experience, and that's all. Probably an easy match, a good situation, everything has gone well, but otherwise probably the CHI-RIIII is not so funny. You are compelled to die and die and hide and die because you can't challenge anything that has more than 190 millimeter of armor, while all the other can do whatever they want at you. And so, it is good or not? It's not good at all. In my opinion, one of the worst tier 7 medium tank in the game, but it's a fault wargaming because there's something in the CHI-RIIII that has value. So please give some love to the CHI-RIIII because we want to see and try this 3 fast auto-loading gun again. This tank has to be saved from the void, in my opinion. And this, for this review, is everything. Zura is greeting you, everybody. Don't forget to leave a thumb up if you enjoyed the review, or a thumbs down otherwise if you don't like something, but please comment below and helps the channel out. I'm waiting you at the next review or live streaming on Twitch on Monday, Tuesday and Sunday. I suppose my English still sucks, but let's go to the next one.